Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you guys how I highlight and contour. I know everybody has done this video, but everybody has a different way of doing it. So for me, this is the easiest way. I still use a lot of products, but I feel like I don't use as many as I see some people using. And I don't really like that like full caked up like white to brown look. I like it all to like transition well, and I just thought I'd show you guys. If you guys want to see how I highlight and contour, keep on watching. So first, of course, we're going to prime our face, and I'm going to be using Bare Minerals Combo Control Milky Face Primer. And I just rub that in with my fingers. Gotta eat that. Oops. Okay, so when I highlight and I contour, I don't like to just mix it all up on my face and then blend it in. For me, that just ends up looking cakey and it's too much, and then when I set it, it's just like, it doesn't look good. So I like to start with just my foundation first. And I'm going to be using Bare Minerals Performance Wear Liquid Foundation in Cardamom. And I like this foundation because it's not too heavy, even though it has really good coverage, and I found that it doesn't react with my skin. And I'm just going to blend that in. I've gotten a lot tanner than I am usually, so I've had a bit of a hard time trying to like make my new color with the foundations that I have. And I always bring it under my eyes and around my eyes, just so there's no big transition when I put my concealer on. And obviously there's no right way and wrong way to highlight and contour, but I've just found this is the way that works best for me and helps me not look cakey. So now that we have our foundation on, I'm going to go in without setting anything with this Benefits Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I'm just going to draw a line right there. And on my forehead, just kind of come in and go under. Kind of like a 3 on your face, like 1, 2. And down the sides of my nose. And this stuff is pretty easily blendable, so I don't use my sponge to blend this. I'm actually going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills A30 brush because I really like the way that it blends up in. And I'm going to go in a circular motion, starting from the inside of my cheek so that I don't bring anything in. If you start over here, then you might come over here and then leave a blotch, so it's easier to just start and work your way up. And go down. I really like to bring it under, like that. And just blend it out in those circular motions. If you ever feel like you have too much on, you can always go in with your sponge and just kind of dab over it. It's always going to look a bit harsh at first, and then you get stressed, and then you're scared because you're like, will I ever blend this out properly? But don't worry. It seems a lot harder than it actually is, especially if you just always go in with your first product. Don't just use this product to figure out how to blend it in. Like, you have to go back in with your foundation and like make sure to get everything really well blended. I'm just going to go down the nose. The nose really isn't that hard to blend out. Let's go into our highlight, and I don't actually use like any highlighter. I just use a brighter concealer, and I don't go under with like a regular color concealer first and then my concealer because, once again, I don't really like that cakey look. I just like to use as little amount of products as possible. So I'm going to go in with Frankie Rose Cosmetics Ginger Concealer. And I just do a nice little triangle under my eye. And then I just put like a few little lines there. And down my nose. To set this, I'm going to be using Max Patrick's powder. I'm going to be using this Beau Belle E1 brush to apply that. And let's blend. and I always blend out a little bit and then go on top of my eyelid just to get rid of any vein lines or any darkness. And I'm just going to set directly under my eye, just where it's going to crease. Don't go anywhere crazy. We're just going to get the forehead. I have a pretty small forehead, so I don't really need too much brightness up here. So if you have a larger forehead, you might want to go up a little bit farther and then down the center of the nose. So now, before we set our entire face, I'm going to go in with a liquid highlighter just for the high points of my face. And I'm going to be going in with Benefit's Sunbeam. And I'm also going to get the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow. I'm also going to put some on my eyelids, why not? Let's just shine up our lives. And then we're going to take that sponge again and just blend it out. And this is just going to give that really natural glow from within. It's not going to look like you have too much on top of your skin. Of course, you can put more if you want to. That's all up to you. If you want to look like you have more makeup on or less. And the eyelids. And now we're going to set our whole face, and I'm going to be using this big fluffy Morphe brush and that St. Patrick's powder. In circular motions. We've already set under our eyes, so we don't have to worry about that. So now I'm going to brighten my eyes one more time using this Bare Minerals Bare Pro Contour Palette. This is tan to dark, and I'm going to go in with Pop. And you'll see how that just brightens up under my eyes just a little bit more. Like, you can just see the difference. It's slight, but I like it. So now to contour, I'm going to be using Benefit's Hoola bronzer. And I'm just going to use this on this Morphe Rose Gold brush. I'm just going to go in. I like this because apparently it's super universal, so everybody can use this color. And I go in circles always because I don't like having that harsh line. I know some people do, so like this tutorial is probably not for you if you like that harsh contour line, but I just like it to be softer. So if you like it like that as well, keep on watching. So yeah, I just go in circles, starting there, really lightly. And make sure your brush is like tilted up and not this way, so that all the product is going above where you're placing your brush. And bring it up and around. You're going to still go in that same 3 shape, but everything's going to be concentrated right here. And bring it down as well. I always blend it kind of like into where I'm going to put my blush, because the blush is going to go on top and it'll blend a lot nicer and it won't just look like a line on your face. I just hate having that line look. I'm also going to use this color for my nose contour, and I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills A3 smudger brush. I'm also going to go across just to get that little button nose. You guys know, you've watched tutorials before. And underneath. And I'm going to go in with that powder brush and just blend that out. I like to pinch it like that so that I can get a thin part to just blend out my contours. But anyway, moving on. Next we're going to go in with blush, and I'm going to be using Morphe Brushes Blush Palette, the 8C Cool Pro, and I'm going to go in with Driven. So just like that, right on the apples of the cheek. Makes you feel so much more alive to have blush on. Okay, and now we're going to go in with like a little bit more highlight. So I'm going to go in with Morphe's 8H Hi-Fi palette, and I'm going to go in with Venus. I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills A25 brush. And I just like to go in circular motions always. Just helps blend everything out better. And because we put on the liquid highlighter underneath, it makes this pop a lot more. So you don't actually have to use as much powder, and it'll stay on longer. So now we're just going to get the tip of the nose. And the bridge. And the cupid's bow. I'm also going to highlight my brow bone. I'm not really going to do my brows for this look because I feel like when I do my brows, they become a lot harsher. So it takes away from the overall look. So I'm just honestly going to take the makeup out of my eyebrows and leave the shape that they are. So I just use a brush like this, and I just brush the makeup out of them. I'm also going to highlight my inner corner with that Venus, just lightly. I'm going to use my pinky to do that. On my eyelid, I'm actually going to go in with a bit of Big Bang, just on my finger, and I'm just going to blend that onto my lid. So then we're just going to put some mascara on, and I'm going to be using Benefit's Bad Girl Bang Mascara. Bad Gal Bang. Ooh, it's beautiful. This is definitely my new favorite mascara. Just gonna take off my foundation on my lip. So now for lips, I'm just gonna put some lip balm. And I'm gonna use a little bit more of that Sunbeam. And let that give it just a little bit of a shine. And then I'm just gonna spray my face, and I'm gonna use MAC's Fix Plus Gold Light. That's how I highlight and contour. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. Don't forget to like this and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. Please leave comments and let me know what you guys think of this look. And if you guys want to see me do more like simple tutorials like this, because it's not like just eyes, you know, it's actual makeup too. So anyway, I hope I see you guys in my next video.